everyone, and welcome to Coffee Chat. My name is Monica Manga, and I am assistant facilitator in the Student and Success and Engagement Department at Humber College. Today, I'll be chatting with the team from the BSSE. The Black Student Support and Engagement Program is an equity hub within the Department of Student Success and Engagement at Humber College. Also known as the BSSE program, seeks to provide students to identify as Black Canadian, Black African, Black Caribbean, including Black Latinx, Black Indigenous, and Black mixed, with communities, resources, and support to help them fulfill maximum on their campus experience. Our program is open to students within Humber College and the University of Guelph-Humber. Today, I'm super excited to be speaking with Jamisha Williams, who is the BSSE coordinator, and Nicole Brown, who is a BSSE ambassador and is a student at the University of Guelph-Humber. So thanks, ladies, so much for joining me on the coffee chat today. Can you, either one of you, give a brief introduction, your background, and your role at the BSSE?
Yeah, I'm happy to start. Thanks so much, Monica, for having us today. So my name is Jamisha Williams, and I am the BSSE coordinator. And so as the coordinator, I oversee both of our BSSE offices, both at the Lakeshore and North Campus, and I oversee our BSSE staff. Our staff is, so on our staff, we have two BSSE facilitators, Yamina Israel and Prince Amoko. And then we also have an incredible team of student staff who work with us throughout the academic year.
Thank you so much, Jamisha. Nicole, would you like to do an introduction as well, please?
Yes, so I am a BSSC ambassador. So technically what that is I'm kind of supporting the BSSC with a bunch of different tasks or responsibilities. Some of that can include helping with programming or facilitating events that we have going on throughout the year. And then also I can have additional responsibilities working with different departments such as the marketing team or the outreach team to provide extra support.
Great, thank you so much for that amazing introduction. The next question I have for you, maybe Jamisha can answer. Can you tell our viewers about BSSE?
Yeah, so we are BSSE. We were previously known as the Base, and so we've changed our name this year, May 2022. And BSSE stands for the Black Student Support and Engagement. So we are one of three equity hubs within student success and engagement, and we support Black identifying students at both Humber College and the University of Guelph-Humber. And we do that in two ways. We offer our own programming and supports to students throughout the year. And we also help to bridge the gap between students and other departments here on campus and helping students get connected to campus services as well as off-campus resources.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Sounds like a super busy office and a really great initiative for students, support that you're providing them. Nicole, can you tell me what it is to like to work at the BSSE?
I was just saying that where I work at the North Campus. So I work Thursdays and Fridays usually, and it kind of differs between weeks if it's going to be super busy or kind of slow. But most of the time, I'm there at the front desk doing a bunch of different tasks. Sometimes when students come in, I can interact with them and talk to them, see how school is going for them, see what challenges they might be dealing with, or what good things they have going on. I think that's one of the most notable points about working there. It's kind of just you're interacting with students, getting to know more about them and more about what their struggles are and how I can help them with that. But it's a pretty fun environment overall. It's not too hectic at times, but it's also um, enjoyable as well.
That's amazing that you're involved in this area at Guelph-Humber, and also it sounds like a super fun place to work. And I know there's a lot of initiatives happening within the organization. Jamisha, can you tell? I know you touched a little bit on this when you talked about BSSE, but can you tell me the types of programs that are offered at BSSE?
Yeah, so at BSSE, we have quite a few programs that we run each term and each year. And two of our staple programs, we have Circle of Queens, which is for Black female identifying students, and then King's Gathering, which is for Black male identifying students at Humber and Guelph Humber. And with these programs, our students meet on a biweekly basis, and they have an opportunity to discuss and also go through various activities that are centered around different topics such as relationships, self-confidence, mental health and wellness. It's an opportunity for students not only to just connect with each other in our spaces, but also to connect with whether it be wellness coaches, our BSSE facilitators, and other folks to just gain some really important life skills, also professional skills that can help them throughout their academic journey, but also beyond college and the university. This term, we also have a program that we recently started in collaboration with the LGBTQ plus resource center here on campus. It's called the Black Collective, and it's for Black queer identifying students, very similar to Circle of Queens and King's Gathering. It gives students an opportunity to gather to enjoy some light programming and also just to help students build community and belonging on campus. As we know, Black students always struggle with finding community and feeling as they belong and finding their identity on campus. And so our programs are really centered around um, community building and belonging. We also offer to our students other programs in collaboration with other departments and services here on campus. Some of them are PALs. We also work closely we will be working closely, sorry, with the New Spirituality and Wellness Center, hopefully in the winter term to provide some wellness programs for our students. We also do collaborations with community partners as well. We currently partnered recently with Kim Niles, who's the founder and creator of Make Your Mark. And in that, we provided various supports to students centered around Black mental health. I know back in June, in response to the Buffalo Massacre, Kim came into our space and facilitated some healing circles. And for BSSE, February is a really huge time of the year for us in celebration of Black History Month. And we also like to refer to it as Black Heritage Month, where we not only provide an opportunity for students to learn about Black history, but also to celebrate Black culture and Black heritage. And through that, we previously provided opportunities for students to take part in our Speak Black series. It's a poetry and creative writing program that is run by our BSSC facilitators, Prince and Yumina, who were once students at Humber and also a part of our BSSC community when they were attending college and university at Humber and Guelph Humber. And then we also provide other larger campus events for our students to learn more about BSSC, to connect with our staff. But previously in the fall, we had two BSSC mix and mingles, one at North and one at Lakeshore. And in doing that, it provides students an opportunity, again, not just to connect with BSSC, but also to connect with other campus resources, to make those connections very early on in the school year, so that as they navigate throughout the year, should they need any supports, for instance, such as counseling services, they know who to connect with. And we also do that to also provide representation for our students. It's really great for our students to be able to see someone like them within these spaces, so that if they ever need to go in and receive some supports, they know that there's representation there, but also they know that other services and spaces on campus are also there to support them on their journey.
Oh, wow, that's amazing, all the different types of programs that you offer and also the amazing collaborations you are doing.
Yeah.
It's such a great space, I think, for a lot of people who identify as Black to get that sense of community. And I think that that's the programming you are offering is incredible. The next question, and I know Jamisha, you did touch a little bit on this, and either Jamisha or Nicole can answer. Are there any current events that are coming up soon that you would like to promote or let students know about?
Yeah, I'm happy to also answer this one. So, for the week, this week for Read and Week, we do not have any programming, but next week, Wednesday, we are also providing space for students to join our Circle of Queens and Kings gathering. We have an amazing team of students that attend our programs regularly, but we also like to promote to give newer students an opportunity to also attend. So they are bi-weekly, every other Wednesday from 3 to 4:30 p.m. We also have, in celebration of the new Wakanda Forever film that's going to be released on November 11th, November 3rd, we have a Black Panther movie night. It's themed, it gives our students an opportunity to dress up and to just pay homage to the first Black Panther film, should they want to. But it's also an opportunity for us to just sort of reflect on how amazing and how big and massive Black Panther really was for the Black community. And then also, again, for us to just to celebrate in, to join together in celebration for the second film, Wakanda Forever. We also have, again, our Black Collective group. They meet on a bi-weekly basis. They will not be meeting next week, but they will be meeting the second week of November. And we normally have students meet at our BSSE Lakeshore space, which is located in the A building, room A168. And then we also utilize the LGBTQ plus resource center at North Campus for students to come out and also join. And for this term, they are streaming episodes of Abbott Elementary and also providing space for our Black queer students to dive more deeper into some of the issues that they're experiencing here on campus grounds or just in life in general. And then we also have, at the end of November, November 30th, we have a joint Kings and Queen collab. It's an opportunity for our female and Black male identifying students to connect with each other, as well as our Black queer students. And then also an opportunity for us to have really an end of term, celebration for our students for making it this far for the term, and then also just to prepare for the winter. And then BSSE will be taking some time in December to plan for February. It's a huge month for us at our Equity Hub, and so we do take the time to really prepare programming and special events for February. But we do have our BSSE Black Heritage 365 calendar on our website at humber.ca/BSSE. And then we also promote our events on our social media platforms. And then we also send out bi-weekly newsletter to students to inform students of upcoming events and also available opportunities both on campus and off campus, but we do promote our events at least three to 4 weeks in advance to give students an opportunity to get registered and for them to learn more information about upcoming events.
Oh, wow. Sounds like you guys are super busy in terms of events and some really cool events. So, just a side note, one of my favorite movies is the Black Panther. So
Awesome.
it was a fantastic movie. Sad about the actor, but
Yeah.
definitely an incredible film. I know you touched a little bit on this. Would you like to talk a little bit more about the support for Humber or Guelph Humber students can receive from BSSE? Either Nicole received that before she became an ambassador, or Jamisha, would you like to add more in terms of the additional supports for students?
Yeah, also happy to touch on that. And I would also like to provide space for Nicole as well. I'm not sure if there's anything you wanted to share, but in regards to supports, yeah, as I mentioned previously, we do offer supports to students that go sorry, beyond just community building and belonging. We also have acknowledged that mental health is on the rise within the Black community, and we want to be there to support students as much as we possibly can. And although we don't necessarily have the full capacity to support students with mental health and wellness, we do collaborate with other departments on campus, such as student wellness and accessibility services. Back in winter 2022, when I joined on, we worked closely with the previous coordinator at Student Wellness and Accessibility Center, to provide various workshops to students. And they varied from stress management, SAD, financial wellness, just really educating students and providing them with some tools to help them as they navigate certain challenges in their lives. And then we also provide academic supports as well in collaborating with PALS. To have some workshops available to our students to help them, whether it be during exam times, and also help them get connected to other services on campus as well. And we will be collaborating with the new Spirituality and Wellness Center at North Campus, hopefully in the winter term, to provide some wellness programming for our students. And then if students again need to get connected to any other supports on campus, whether it be career and advising, we're definitely here to support our students because we understand that at times it's difficult for them to even go in to various departments and services on campus to ask for help. And so if students need any support, we welcome them to come into our space. Let us know exactly how they need help. They don't have to go into too much detail if they don't feel comfortable, but just let us know how we can help you, and we will also reach out and make those connections for you, and also provide students with a contact for the various services both on and off campus.
Wow, some a really great support that students can receive. Thank you so much. Nicole, did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, well, working, I've noticed from students and discussions I've had, one of the most helpful supports we've done was in regards to financial supports. I know a lot of students struggle with that, especially in the beginning of the year.
Mhm.
So early on in the year, we had a funding your education workshop, and I've heard a lot of good feedback from that workshop. I know it helped a lot of students, just especially entering the year and coming back into school. It was helpful advice and resources that they could use. Also, with the mental health sessions that we have done, and hopefully we'll do more of them. But I know those have been especially helpful for students with reading week coming up and
Mhm.
just us getting more into the year. As well, just many of the social events that we have, I think a lot of students find them as a bit of a break from
Mhm.
the craziness that goes on.
Yeah.
So I know it's been pretty helpful for them. I know also with our newsletter, we always try to share a bunch of different resources that students can use, whether it be um, scholarship opportunities or job opportunities. And even me, although I am a part of BSSE, even just looking at what we do offer, I know it helps a lot. And not a lot of students know what they can use or what's at their hands. So I think it's just a good resource for them to use as well.
Absolutely, and I think it's helpful for students that know that there's a resource available that they can approach, and then that makes their life easier. Thank you both of you for that. Um, the next one, the question is there any advice you'd like to share with future or current Humber or Guelph Humber students?
Absolutely. I think for me, the biggest piece of encouragement or advice that I would like to share with students is take advantage of the resources that are there. They're set in place to better support you. And especially as I mentioned, with our Black students, sometimes we do not have the representation and we do not have spaces like the BSSE. And so BSSE is really here to support our students.
Mhm.
And we really do encourage students to come on into our space to connect with us. You know, do not feel afraid to come in. We're really here to support you. And I think it's also really great to be able to relate to students. I know when I was a student, both at Humber College, quite some years ago, and then going into university and being an undergrad student, I know how important it was for me to have community and to have support. It definitely helped to change my overall experience within post secondary. And so I really just encourage students to come on in, connect with us, even if it's just to say hello, even if it's just to sit in our space to do your schoolwork. We normally have music or games there, movies for students. If they want to enjoy some lighter activities, we welcome you in. We normally have some BSSE outreach initiatives on campus where we set up a booth in the larger spaces on campus. Typically, it's within our LRC areas at both North and Lakeshore. And in doing that, we have our facilitators, our student staff, and myself there to connect with students. Whenever there's a public event on campus, whether it be a Ask Humber event or another department is having their own outreach event, we're normally there to represent for BSSE to connect with our Black identifying students. So we really just welcome students to come on in and to connect with us. If you ever see us on campus, we're wearing our BSSE t-shirts. Please stop us, just say hello, say, if you have a question of, hey, I need some support with writing, and we want to get you connected to the right services. Don't be afraid. Connect with us on social media as well. Visit our website. These resources are really there to support our students, and we really want students to have the opportunity to utilize them when they need, even if sometimes they may not necessarily need them in that moment. It's always great to be aware. So take the opportunity to familiarize yourself with what services are on campus, where they're located. When you have some downtime, take a moment to go into one of the resources on campus. Just introduce yourself, say hello, because you never know again when you'll need to access these resources. But yeah, just take advantage, take it one day at a time, and really do your best, but also do take advantage of these resources that are on campus. Again, because you never know when you'll need them, and they're really here to support you and to help make your campus and your college experience much better. So that will be my advice, but I'm happy to provide Nicole some space as well.
Honestly, yeah, well, everything Janisha said, I agree with as well. I think also I wanted to add, as a student myself, I think it's very easy to um, feel kind of alone.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know, just in a way where you kind of feel like you lack support or lack resources at school. And with COVID and everything like that, and we're still coming out of that, I think it's a little bit more difficult now for students to kind of get back into the flow of things and kind of reach out for support or look for things in the school that they can use to their advantage. So yeah, just not to feel too alone or to feel too shy to um, look for what's needed in the school or to kind of get more involved in the school. And yeah, I think that's probably it.
Yeah, thank you, both of you. And you're absolutely right, because you have a support when you are in school. And it's great to have these resources available, especially I feel with first year students. They may also be a little like they're jumping in from high school to college or university, and the amount of support that they would need is really important. But I think just about you speaking about the previous events, I think it's a great way to network within your community, which can help you in the future. And the last question I had is, how can students get more information about BSSE?
I'm happy to jump on this question. So, as I mentioned, we normally have some outreach days on campus, and so we set up booths within our LRC areas at both Lakeshore North Campus.
Mhm.
Students are more than welcome to approach us. We do try our best when we're working to have our BSSE shirts, especially when we're out in public spaces. More than welcome to approach us. We also have an amazing Instagram where we do provide all of our upcoming events and supports available to students. We have a really great marketing team. Yamina, who's one of our BSSE facilitator, also oversees our marketing here at BSSC, and I know the team puts together some great marketing pieces to help to spread word of upcoming events and resources and supports available. So you can visit us on Instagram, that's at BSSC Humber. Our website, humber.ca/BSSC. We also send out bi-weekly newsletters to students. So if you go on into one of our locations, whether it be North Campus or Lakeshore. At North Campus, we are located within the LRC, the second floor, room 2123. And then at the Lakeshore campus, we are located in the A building, room A168. We welcome students in. We always have a sheet there where you can put your name and your email, and one of our team will register you on our BSSE newsletter. But yeah, students are more than welcome to come into our space, visit us on social media, visit our website. Also email us at bssehumber.ca. And once you email us, we'll receive your email, and one of our amazing student staff, they will respond to you, either myself or our facilitators as well. Whoever is overseeing our inbox for that day will definitely connect with you and follow up to better support you.
Great, thank you so much, and I'll certainly share those links when we publish this coffee chat, so then students can access to those links. I just wanted to thank both of you for attending today's coffee chat. I felt it was very informative, and I hope our students will definitely take up on the resources that you offer. Thank you to the both of you.